Interesting. The marketing director. Many points need to be clarified, however, for example, how to put in place the complex machinery of this chain of charity pizzerias. Moreover, you don't seriously think that the business community in Las Vegas is going to welcome warmly our new machines, knowing that we will be competing for a slice of their cake. Finally, won't this foundation we want to set up overlap with UNICEF? Mike. Standing up and walking around the table. Do you know why I chose this guy, and no one else for the post of the marketing director? Because he's unpleasant and nasty. But I like that. Then, patting on the shoulders of the marketing director. Good questions, lad. As regards to the charity restaurants, I have already begun to collect all the information that exists on a similar organization in France that seems to operate rather smoothly. Then, laughing. But in France, they do it just to fight hunger. As for Las Vegas people, they're willing to work with us for this is going to improve their image. Las Vegas won't evoke vices, gambling and money laundering, but will become synonymous with good actions and generosity. Guilty gamblers will flock in the casinos for guiltless gambling, they will even bring their wives and children. I can tell you, this is a win-win venture, for Las Vegas and for us. Now, you mentioned UNICEF, you must be joking. We're not playing in the same league. The financial director. Mike, your project requires massive investments. But will banks follow? Also, about charity pizzerias and fruit machines in Las Vegas, apart from the positive impact on the company's image, will there be a profit margin? Mike. Laughing. Do you think I have become Mother Teresa of Calcutta? The public doesn't need to know that not all the profits generated by charity pizzerias and fruit machines will be going to charity for destitute children. We must take our due, which will allow us in due process to start the necessary investments, thus convincing banks to follow. What you are asked to do now is to take the necessary actions. Sandra. Mike, are you sure we don't need to involve UNICEF in this venture, that we have nothing to win by having them on our side? Mike. That's absolutely out of the question, to have them take any active part in this. They'll steal the show. The marketing director. On the other hand, involving them in this venture will give us more credibility. Mike. You don't get it. Credibility is not about commitment, it's all about the image. We're not really aiming at improving children's lot, as UNICEF is trying to do in vain, but to build an image, the image of a company committed to the cause of children. That's quite different. And we have nothing to learn from UNICEF in this field. Sandra. Mike, did someone before tell you that you are a poet? Mike. His eyes sparkling. A true poet. 94. Interior. A charity pizzeria. Day. The first charity pizzeria is inaugurated under the spotlights. The children are present. The media is present. The slogan Pizza Life, Pizza Heart is everywhere. And most of all, the voice of Louis Armstrong singing. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Mike. Whispering to Eva. I hope you kept them hungry, as agreed. I want them to be eating my pizzas, with a ravenous appetite for a photo, that shall be seen around the world. Then he turns to his guests. Ladies and gentlemen, please help yourself. Camera flashes, and lights flood the restaurant, while the children make a mad dash for the pizzas. Only Irma didn't touch the food. A journalist. To Mike, mischievously. Well. Not everybody seems to love your pizzas. Mike. If Irma doesn't want to eat, she's free. Pizza Life is giving love, and you can't force love on people. My dear friends, we are here today to inaugurate the first charity pizzeria. 95. Exterior. Outer space. View of the planet Earth. Mike point of view. Here and there, all over the Earth slowly revolving round itself, Day after night, successive luminous points are appearing with the acronym of Pizza Life and the laughter of children. Mike. And we pledge to open more charity pizzerias to bring happiness to yet more children. Then, the image of the planet still revolving round itself, slowly fades out. 96. Exterior. Las Vegas. Night. A few days later. Into colossal fireworks exploding in the night into crowns of light, then falling in a shower of stars on the casinos and hotels of Las Vegas. 97. Interior. Casino. Fruit machines section. Night. Inside a casino, at a fruit machine, figures and pictures keep changing with that special noise, aiming at tempting people into playing. We can see Mike's hand inserting a coin in the slot. No gain. Another try and a torrent of coins falls under the eyes of an admiring audience. Mike. Picking up his gain. It's less than expected because, as you know, a percentage of the gain goes to the children. Then, distributing the coins to his guests. This is for you to play. Try your luck. The more you spend, the better for the children of the world. Hands are held out to seize coins. Hands of men, women and children. Then the metallic clacking of fruit machines spreading all over the large room. 98. Interior. Casino. Another room. In another room, sitting at poker tables, crowds of a kind up to now unseen in such places, whole families with their children. A happy-looking adolescent, with a fistful of tokens, and followed by her parents addresses Mike with Eva and the children. The adolescent. To Mike. Thank you. Thanks to you, children are now free to come here and play, just like adults. At long last. Mike. The world will never be thank you enough for believing in children, and their right to freedom. Stunned, the children stare at Mike. The teenager gone, a resentful Eva stops Mike. Eva. You're ready to lay all mankind on the sacrificial altar. Just to save your pizza. Eva's burst of temper attracts some attention. Mike flashes a knowing mess. Mike. Lovers quarrel. 99. Exterior. Balcony. Night. Then he discreetly but firmly takes Eva to one of the balconies, overlooking the light-flooded city. Mike. Get it into your head once and for all. It's my disgusting pizza, and my nasty tricks that pay for your stay in Las Vegas and luxurious hotels like this one, and not your verses. I live in the real world. You don't. So be a good girl, enjoy it and shut up. Then he gives her cheek a little patronizing tap, and leaves her by herself. Eva point of view. From the balcony, Eva is contemplating water from the fountains incessantly gushing up as if trying to reach the heavens, and each time falling down like innumerable pearls from broken necklaces, trapped by the cunning of man, and the laws of nature, mourning and under Eva's suffering gaze. 100. Interior. A hotel in Las Vegas. Restaurant. Breakfast time. The children are having their breakfast. Zentatsu. Now he wants to show us to Hollywood, like circus animals. Mendy. When? I think it's funny. The dark look of Zentatsu. Papito. At the end of our stay here. 101. Exterior. On the highway. A few days later. Night. The children and Mike point of view. On the seemingly endless highway, Mike's car is going with full headlights, at breakneck speed. The children look questioningly at each other, not seeming to understand the reason for such speed. Indicators in the dashboard show higher and higher speed, and tires start squealing worryingly. Eva turns to Mike. Eva. Mike, what's the matter? His only answer was to step harder on the gas. The car starts to swing dangerously, and posts on both sides of the highway hit the doors violently. But strangely, Mike laughs while Eva and the children are yelling and falling on each other. The car, out of control, leaves the road and rolls over several times. Then the darkness of unconsciousness while the yelling progressively fades out, covered by 102. Interior. Film studio in Hollywood. Day. Mike's laughter. With incredulous faces, the children take off their three-dimensional vision glasses, and realize they were sitting in a car activated with a joystick. They unfasten their seatbelts, and get out of the car without having completely understood what happened to them. Mike. Welcome to the Hollywood studio of virtual reality. An oriental-looking man, Ma Genbi, comes to give some explanations. Ma Genbi. Mike requested us to make you go through a virtual experience. The accident was not real, but it looked real to you. Actually, the virtual reality glasses you had on allowed you to enter into a non-existing world, and we perfected the trick by constructing this car compartment, in which you had the illusion of a real car ride. Mike. Just to tell you that if it's okay for you, we can make you the heroes of a fantastic movie. A real one. Then, to Ma Genbi and turning in his hands the virtual reality glasses. It would be great if these glasses could trick people into believing they were eating pizzas without giving them real ones. Then, turning to his vis-a-vis. It's a great idea. Don't you think so? Ma Genbi. Yeah. With the risk that if you're sitting at the cash counter wearing a pair of the same glasses, your customers will also pay you with virtual checks. Mike. Laughing. That's a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to the potential director of your real film, Mr. Ma Genbi. Ma Genbi. To the children. What do you think? A film with this kind of magic tricks, where anything can happen. Would you like that? Amoa. What for? Ma Genbi. Smiling. My dear little fellows, people pay to watch stories that allow them to escape their true real world, not stories that remind them of it. And those who pretend they can change the world with movies must be wearing movie glasses. We are more down to earth. We just offer illusions and emotions. Nadia. Love, sex and murder stories. Zentatsu. It's frivolous. Ma Genbi. Do you have something better? Zentatsu. I'm thinking about a story where emotions can lead to change. Why not make a film where children seize world power, and start changing the world? Mike. A political movie. No one will want to watch it. People are no longer interested in politics. Ma Genbi.